Hello and welcome back to Outtakes TV. So today we are reviewing the movie John Wick 3. The action thriller that takes this now franchise of John Wick, which was not a big budget action movie or anything like that. It was a small budget when the first one came out and people got how good it was, and then they made a sequel and now we're into the third one, so let's discuss it. So John Wick 3, let me tell you, oh my god, I'm lost for words for this movie. This movie, John Wick 3, is better than the previous two. And that's very hard to do with such a low budget action film, to make it this good. But I am telling you, the trilogy of John Wick is absolutely up there in the discussion as one of the best action trilogies of all time. It is that good. John Wick 3, let's just get into it. I'm going to tell you, basically. Alright, so, Keanu Reeves is outstanding, as he is always as John Wick. I could sit there and watch him play John Wick for days. Movie after movie after movie as John Wick. He just portrays that so well, and that is fantastic. Like, he invests himself so much into the role that if I met him outside in the real world, he would be more John Wick than Keanu Reeves, in my opinion. Now, this movie explores the lore behind the Continental and the Assassin Guild, basically. It dives into all the lore. We get to see more of it, which is what I've been wanting to see. I want to see more of the lore, and we got that in this one. We didn't get all of it, but we got more this time, and it gave me enough. It was like a little appetizer you have before your main meal, and you're kind of like, I want more now. I want to just keep ordering that appetizer, and that was good to see the lore behind it. The action sequence in this movie are absolutely unbelievable. Like, the way that they created, like the creativity behind some of the kills in this movie is jaw-dropping. Like, it just takes a whole nother level of killing people to another level. Like, I'm sitting there and I'm just like, oh my god, how the hell did they come up with that? Like, it is so good. And from the trailer, you've seen the bikes with the samurai swords and that. That scene was unbelievable. The way that was shot, the way that it was acted, the action sequence in that particular scene was outstanding. And the action in this movie, you're not going to be bored. I'm telling you that now, you are not going to be bored. And they took it up another level with a bit of the blood and gore as well. There is a bit of blood and gore, like you see people get their heads blown half off, and you actually see it come off, and you see the half sitting there. So that was good, but the action is just unbelievable. The story of this movie is very good. Like, I understood where we were going and what was happening, and I didn't have a problem with the story, because the story and the action and the gore and the killing had meaning towards the story. It wasn't just, like for instance, Hellboy, where it's just like, we just had this action with him killing someone, even though it has no bearing on the story. Every kill in that had bearing on this story, because it is basically John trying to survive everyone that's coming after him. He's got a big clan coming after him. So every kill matters in this one, and it does impact the story as we move on, which is, the story for me was just, it was good because you got the lore in the story to where he was going to go and when they come back, and it was a brilliant, brilliant moment. So overall, John Wick 3 is a thumbs up by a mile. Check it out, guys. If you love the first two, you're gonna love John Wick 3. If you love action-packed shooting movies with a lot of like violence and that, this is the movie for you. John Wick 3 will not disappoint. You will not be bored. It is just action from the start to the finish. It picks up right off from where the second one is and just goes all the way. And there is no end credit scene, so you don't need to stick around. But the ending is pretty good. So I'll let you guys, let me know in the comments, what are your thoughts if you've seen John Wick 3? I would love to hear everyone's thoughts, because I am just over the moon by this movie. It was so good, and I love how they just keep producing in the John Wick franchise. And oh my god, it was just a delight. And that's why it was in my most anticipated top 10 movies of 2019, and it did not disappoint. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Have yourselves a lovely day.